Some of the greatest players in Major League Baseball history are in the 3,000 hit club. Barry Bonds is not among them. Although Bonds hit free agency in the fall of 2007 with an MLB record 762 home runs to his name, he was also 65 hits shy of 3,000 for his career. Although his days with the San Francisco Giants were over, perhaps an American League team would have signed the 43-year-old. After all, he could be their designated hitter and, potentially, reach 3,000 hits while wearing their uniform. Instead, Bonds famously went unsigned during the 2007-08 offseason, and he never played another MLB game. One would have understandably believed the team, even one destined for 90-plus losses, might have wanted to bring Bonds in as an attraction. Perhaps others, such as the New York Yankees or Los Angeles Dodgers, would have targeted him as an older yet reliable offensive presence. Maybe the '89 win Yankees would have reached the playoffs had they added Bonds midway through the year rather than give at bats to the likes of, oh my, Richie Sexson and Wilson Betemit. Oh no. So, what happened after the 2007 season? Did all 30 MLB teams believe Bonds' best days were behind him? Or did the league conspire to ensure he didn't play anywhere in 2008? Bonds and his attorneys clearly believed the latter, and the group filed a grievance against Major League Baseball in May 2015. At the time, Bonds and his attorneys argued team owners plotted with one another to make sure the veteran left fielder who hit .276 with 28 home runs, 66 RBI, and a .480 on-base percentage in 2007 never played again. In July 2008, Bonds' agent Jeff Boris even told ESPN's Jerry Krasnick that the all-time home run king was willing to play for the minimum salary, yet no teams, not even those who could have immediately inserted Bonds in a designated hitter, bid on the offer. Quote, "We could go up and down the rosters of every single team, and I could show you an awful lot of spots where he ought to be plugged in right now," Boris said. But it's just not happening. Indeed, rather than watching Bonds chase history again, baseball fans endured the likes of Jose Vidro, who hit .235 and tallied an ugly .273 OBP in over 270 plate appearances as a DH for the Seattle Mariners that year. When the Cleveland Indians lost all-star slugger Travis Hafner to a shoulder injury, they didn't call Bonds. They instead believed their best option at DH was veteran outfielder David DeLucci. David DeLucci, of all people. Even if Bonds' age and limited defensive range might have scared some National League teams away, he was still only 65 hits shy of 3,000. He could have been a left-handed DH who mainly started against right-handed pitchers. Yet no team, not a playoff contender or one as bad as the Mariners or Kansas City Royals, even offered the 7-time MVP a job. In August 2015, 8 years after Bonds broke Hank Aaron's all-time home run record, an arbitrator ruled that Major League Baseball didn't collude to keep the veteran outfielder from signing anywhere after the 2007 season. Several months later, Bonds joined the Miami Marlins staff and spent the 2016 season as a hitting coach. Still, we're left to wonder what might have happened if a team signed Bonds after he left the Giants. Would he have reached 3,000 hits, or would he have fallen short? What about the Indians? They finished 81-81 and out of the playoffs. Might they have made a run at the American League Central crown with Bonds in the lineup? Elsewhere in the American League, the Tampa Bay Rays reached the World Series without Bonds, but in part because of a poor offense, they lost in 5 games to the Phillies. Would Tampa Bay have won the Fall Classic had Bonds been the designated hitter? Here on Legacy Library, these are the chapters in sports we love exploring. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and please stay tuned for more.